So what are we gonna do? Here, stand this up. Stand it up. Water comes out when you do that. Yeah, we don't want water on the floor. We put water in our cups. Okay? Yeah, with ice, yeah. Okay. We'll shift this way. Come on. Walk this way. Whoa, 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 okay. Come on. Do you want pancakes? Do you want mommy to make you pancakes? Okay, we do banana. Okay, then we're gonna do a cup of water. Then we'll do just a little bit of baking powder. Just a little bit. Okay. Some cinnamon. Oh my god, that's cinnamon, right? Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna do a cup of oats, and then we're going to blend. We're not gonna open that, honey. Gonna watch mommy blend. These are all random things she handed me. Let's add a little bit of hemp seeds, huh? Wanna do like a tablespoon of hemp seeds? That sounds good. Okay, ready to blend? Oh, you have to plug it in first. That helps. Good job! Yay! Yeah. Yay! I don't know, touches it's hot. My little pancakes. No touchies, it's hot, baby. She was asking about Nala.
Hey, that's my Nala. Her dad's yet about to go to work, but here she is. Now she's Nala.
Yeah. Say, hi, Nala.
She won't talk when she sees me, but it's Nala. That was a good puppy.
Oh, she's trying to pet her so bad. Oh, honey. Mm-hmm. So much for this non-stick pan. That sucks. And Amy's coming down. She's sleeping right now, but she's gonna come down in just a minute, okay? Are you hungry? I have pancakes, and I have watermelon, and I have mango for you. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? Are you hungry? You want to sit down and eat, please? Mm-hmm. We are having a morning. It's okay. Do you want a piece of watermelon? No? What is happening this morning? Mimi is here to save the day. All she wanted was her Mimi. Close the door. Thank you. Look how beautiful this is. You ready to have some breakfast? The breeze feels good, huh? Yeah, breeze. Hello guys. So we are in Florida, we as in Sage and I, and we're here to see my parents and my sister and her kids. It has been a doozy. I've been here a couple of days now, and I feel like every day it's just been like something happening that is just like just not ideal. And the flight that I booked was after her nap. I was like, I need to make sure she gets a really good nap in, and then we're good for the rest of the day flying and stuff, and then we'll be home like later than her bedtime, but not like too far off, so it should be fine. My mom has been at my house for the last 2.5 weeks, so we were flying to Florida together, and the flight was supposed to be 57 minutes. It's a very quick flight from Atlanta to where she lives in Florida. I always get on the plane last. It's my mom hack, traveling with a baby. Get on the plane last. The least amount of time on the plane is for the best for everyone. We get on the plane almost last and we're like, okay, about to take off, it's all good. And we had an hour delay because of thunderstorms. Didn't even move on that plane for an entire hour. We're sitting there, they did not have the air on. It was so freaking hot. I love flying Delta and usually don't have any problems, but it was like, literally, this was the worst flight. So finally, after an hour, we get in the air and it's all good. We're like, okay, just gotta get through another hour. And Sage was doing so good. She started to kind of like get fussy here and there, and we just like give her more snacks or a toy or whatever. But then she started getting over it because we had just been on the plane for so long. We were 15 minutes from landing. They announced we're about to land, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And then a couple minutes later, they were like, oh, never mind. We have some delays. The air traffic control said that we need to turn a few different ways and go a different route to go around thunderstorms. So long story short, our 57-minute flight turned into 3.5 hours. We didn't land until, I don't even remember, like 7:30 or 8 or something like that. We were all so over it. We were all so hot. When you don't plan for that, it just like really just messes stuff up. Poor Sage, her cheeks were so rosy. She was so hot. She was crying, going, all done, all done. I'm like, I know, we're all done. Finally get off the plane, and then we had a 45-minute drive to my parents' house, which we first had to stop at Target because I could not pack our sound machine. It was too big. We had no more room. So I had to place a pickup order before we left for the airport to pick up a sound machine when we got here, which is close to my parents' house, so like that worked out. We had to drive 45 minutes, stop at Target. She was crying. She was over it in the car. She was just like so done. Pick up the sound machine, head home. We were like 5 minutes from being home, and of course that's when she falls asleep, which I'm so glad, honestly, because she was just so tired. Get home, so she'd only slept for probably like 5 or 10 minutes, and then she heard the dogs like barking and howling and all excited that we were there. So she woke up, and then she was in the best mood. So that way I was able to give her like a full meal, which her dinner was at like 10 o'clock. Get her bed all set up. I had to set up the slumber pod and all the things. And then she went to bed. And now since we've been here, there's been thunderstorms and we haven't been able to like do anything, which is fine. Like I just want to be here with my family. Like I don't even care. But it's just kind of funny. Oh yeah, and then the next day I wrecked my parents' car. I wrecked my parents' freaking car. There's an electrical box kind of thing behind their driveway, like on the other side of the street. And there's like the street's really small, so like there's not a lot of space to back up. And I did not see it and I rammed right into it. It didn't like dent or anything. It's just like the car definitely needs like buffed and repainted. So yeah, it could have been worse, but also it was going to cost me money now, and it's just a hassle and inconvenience, and I feel so bad. And then I started my period, and I'm just praying I don't get a migraine. So that's where we're at with everything right now. I just got off a call with a brand, and I don't even know what we're doing the rest of the day. I think we're just gonna hang out with all the kids, and we were gonna go to the pool, but it's not nice enough to go to the pool. The sun actually looks like it's trying to come out, so maybe it will be. But anyway, I'm gonna bring you along. It's absolutely storming outside. It's literally been raining and storming every single day since I've been here so far, of course. So I want to share real quick just a couple things that we took on the flight, or just some like flight tips and stuff with a baby. I packed her this little book bag of things to just entertain her. Snacks is like the #1 thing, and I have this little snack roulette. The thunder. I have a little snack roulette thing that's really good too, but I'll show you just what was in this. I packed these little headphones that are made for kids, but they're still a little bit too big on her, and she just now is letting me put them on her head for like a couple seconds, but she's honestly not a big fan at all, so this lasted for like 2 seconds. Comes with the jack that goes into the TVs on flights. So this is kind of a hit or miss, I guess, with kids. Maybe practicing more before a flight would be helpful. And then I packed her a little book that's just, you know, a sensory book that has stuff that she can feel and stuff, and she loves animals. She's obsessed, so brought this. I bought her this little puppy at the airport. She was looking at it and obsessed, and it was something new, so I just went ahead and bought her this cute little puppy on a keychain. We've had this toy for a really long time. I think I got this for her maybe on a first road trip we took, or like when she was a little bit older, and then maybe the last flight that we went on. But it's just a sensory Montessori toy where you can pull these little things, these little tabs that can go in and out. We also use this in the car sometimes, but putting the toys that you're going to travel with, putting them away before the trip is a really good thing, so they're not used to it, so it seems like something new every time, and they just tend to play with them a little bit longer. And then this is like the Mac Daddy of airplane toys or travel toys, or just a toy to keep your child busy for a long time. I was looking for something that had like buckles and buttons and stuff like that, because she loves, or like something where you can put a cap on and off. She's obsessed with that right now. And I found this toy on Amazon that has every little, it has every little thing you could possibly think of. So it's like a little faucet handle thing. This can screw in and out. Has a little button there. And this is the best part. It has a key that actually fits into this little keyhole and it turns like the little lock thing right there. So she played with this the whole time, like just putting it in and out. She was obsessed with this. And then of course, all the snacks, as many snacks as you possibly can fit in your bag, bring them. We like to do pouches, puffs, Lara bars are really good. She's been obsessed with those lately. We did have some pancakes prepped and prepped tofu that we brought before she even got on the plane, but we had that in a little silicone plate thing that has a lid that comes with it from Akechi. Yeah, so all the snacks. Good swing. Hey, I'm gonna buy you an ice cream. Do you want an ice cream? Okay. Whoa! Whoa! And she crushes it. Oh my God! Yes! Now I'll change her. Splash, splash, splash! Amazing.
Do you need a Band-Aid?
Yeah, my finger's sliced open. It's a perfect seat for you, huh?
Oh, this is cool.
This trip has literally been eventful. I feel like every single day has had something like just like crazy or not ideal happen. Like literally since that flight, I feel like it's just been a doozy. So just a little bit ago, Sage was getting in the cabinet in the kitchen, reached down because there was like one of those like slicer things or whatever. So I was like, oh, she's gonna slice her hand open. So I bent down with her and got it and like was putting it somewhere else. As I was doing that, I was still like crouched down like next to her. She grabbed a casserole dish and she was like pulling it out. And as soon as I went to like grab it from her, like it literally happened so fast, it dropped on the tile and shattered into 1,000 pieces. As I was catching it, I sliced my finger open and was bleeding everywhere. I looked down and saw blood and was like, oh my God, I was so terrified that she was bleeding, but she was completely fine. I'm glad I touched it and not her. So my dad just spent the last hour cleaning it up and vacuuming everywhere because, you know, glass just spreads so easily and can literally be in like the next room. So yeah, so that just happened. And now I'm quickly getting ready because I am taking my nephew on a little surprise because his birthday is on the 7th, which is like a few days after I leave, and his party is a couple days after I leave. So I feel bad that I already booked my flight before I knew he was having his party because it got planned last minute. I decided to take him on like a special date where it's just me. Well, it was gonna be me and him, but my dad's gonna come because he wants to watch. I'm gonna put Sage down. My mom's gonna stay here. We are going to ride go-karts. So I was gonna take him to Target and like get a hot chocolate and pick out like some toys that he wants, but I'm like, that's more exciting for me, not for him. So we want to do like an experience. So we're gonna go karting, and it's been storming and raining literally every day since we've been here. So we're gonna go to an indoor place, but now it's like beautiful outside, but it's really hot. So I think being inside is probably better anyway. We haven't done much since we've been here. It's just been like trying to coordinate with my sister, seeing the kids. Like there'll be at least like one kid staying here every night. We're kind of like switching out to have them come over here and spend time with us. In the last few days, I think Sage might be teething, and I'm like, she already has like all of her teeth except her 2-year-old molars that need to come in, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, she's about to be 18 months, so like she got all of her teeth really early, so I'm like, she's probably getting her 2-year-old molars because she's 6 months away from being 2, so like yeah, she could get them now. So she's always like clinging with me, but like she's been clinging in a different way of like literally wants me to be holding her 24/7 and like wouldn't even go off and like play, and she always does that. Today she's been like completely fine, but I think she's just in a different environment and like overstimulated to the max, just being around like so many people and like all the kids and everything. It feels so weird getting ready and packing it to go and not packing all the baby stuff. I'm like, okay, I have one bag. I have my wallet, some chapstick, my phone, my sunglasses. I don't need to have all the baby stuff. It feels very weird. Braxton, what do you think we're doing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Wait,
Turn
Mom,
right. Turn right.
We're gonna go go-karting. We're gonna race go-karts.
Destination.
Braxton! Come here. Well, it took the entire visit, but we are finally going to the beach. It is beautiful outside, so my mom, Sage, and I are gonna head on out to the beach. I can't remember where I got this cover up from, but I went to Target the other day and got a different suit than the one that I brought because the one that I brought was just like not working. I got this one from Target. I like it because it like covers me. It's high-waisted. I just feel like I'm covered in it, and it's really cute like blue colors. So I feel so much better than in the other one that I thought that I loved that was super expensive. And then I ended up going to Target getting a cheaper one, and that works better. Day and they're eating breakfast together in the courtyard. I'm so sad to leave. Hey, baby. Bah! Bah! Mm-hmm. Mommy, drink it. Yeah, we can try it. See if she'll drink one of these. It's blueberry. Hello. Hello, Seiji. Are you my best friend? Yeah. Do you want to go on an airplane today? Yeah? Do you want to go on an airplane today and see Nala and Daddy? Do you want to go do that? Yeah? And go home? Yeah, do you want to do that? On an airplane? Bye. It is our last day. It's so sad. This is the state of the room I need to clean up. We are just a disaster right now. You okay? Crazy girl, we're just a mess, huh? We're just a mess. 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 So our flight leaves, I think, at 4:45. We're 45 minutes away from the airport, so we have to leave around. What time do we need to leave around? We need to leave around 1:30 or 2. So I need to put her down an hour early for her nap. She's gonna sleep from 11 to 1. Get up, feed her a snack, get the car packed up, get everything ready, and then leave quickly after that. So that we can have enough time, be there 2 hours early, which we don't need to be there 2 hours early, but I've heard flights have been like crazy lately and people are having issues getting home for some reason. And then last night I did not know if I was going to be able to fly home today because I did something really stupid. Puppy, you want to get the puppy? Come here. Last night I got on the Delta app to check in and then realized that I forgot to add her as an infant in arms under like the special settings of the flight or whatever, which you can do last minute. You can do like when you get there. Oh, it's not a big deal, but I went ahead and was on the app at like, my baby. She got what she wanted. Anyway, so I logged on at like 10 p.m. last night to add her. And I specifically picked a Comfort Plus seat. I was like, I'm going to pay for a little bit more for a seat where I'm going to have more space with her. And this seat specifically was just 2 people in the row, not 3. And there was a lot of space around because it was an exit row. So it was like right by the bathroom, and there was like going to be leg room for me and like space for her if I like were to put her down. There wasn't going to be a row of seats in front of us because there's like a space. So I thought that that was genius to have, you know, a 1-year-old who's very busy have more space. And then as I'm trying to add her onto the flight, it said that infant in arms is not allowed in that because it's an exit row and you have to be able to like do something in a case of emergency, and like it's not safe for kids because there's not a row in front of them. I did not realize that until last night at 10 p.m. and then I tried to switch my seat and the plane was full and I was like, oh my god, I'm not flying home tomorrow. Like, I don't know what to do. And I did not get trip protection because I wanted to save some money. So anyway, I called. It was like a 40-minute wait on the phone. And then I ended up just chatting with Delta customer service. I just ended up messaging customer service and what, baby? And they ended up helping me in switching my seat. So I still got Comfort Plus, but it's just a different seat and it's an aisle seat. Okay, all right, she's done. We're gonna go play at the park to wear her out with her cousins before she has to go down for a nap, and then I'm gonna pack everything up. Yeah.
Oh, if the mission is to wear her out, we can.
Yeah, it is. She's like, okay. It's really breathing good. Someone is awake and I need her to be sleeping a little bit longer. Slept an hour and a half, but I really wanted 2 hours. This is gonna fit. God. This stuff is gonna have to stay. Oh no, don't do it. Mom, don't do it. Don't do it. It's fine. It's fine. You can't because I can't. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Mimi. Bye-bye, Pops. Say bye-bye. There's Daddy. Seiji, there's Daddy. You see Daddy? You see Daddy? Daddy. It's Daddy. Oh, hey. Daddy. She said Daddy. Dada? Nala? I know.